Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're diving deep into the source material to decode a massive, honestly kind of brilliant hidden shift happening right under our noses in Marvel's overarching storyline. I mean, if you've been paying close attention to the Multiverse saga lately, you've probably felt like something's missing, right? Like the foundational rules they promised us are suddenly changing. Well, you're not crazy. Marvel is quietly pulling off a huge pivot, and today we're going to lay out exactly what that secret master plan actually looks like.
Okay, let's dive right into this. For years, all the breadcrumbs have been leading us toward this very specific apocalyptic scenario. But, after the recent reveals surrounding the Fantastic Four and the road to Avengers Secret Wars, it's becoming incredibly clear that the original universe-ending threat we've all been bracing for, it's pretty much vanished into thin air. So why exactly did Marvel suddenly slam the brakes on its biggest narrative setup? And what kind of incredibly dark path are they taking us down instead?
Section 1. The Abandoned Incursion Threat. Now to figure out where we're heading, we've got to understand what we're leaving behind. Remember incursions? That's the catastrophic event where the boundaries between two universes completely erode, causing them to literally collide and mutually collapse. It's an absolutely terrifying concept, and it was set up as the ultimate ticking clock. We first heard about this in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness when Earth 838's Reed Richards warned us about it. And then Marvel completely doubled down in the Marvels, literally showing us the boundaries eroding between the main timeline and the X-Men universe in that post-credit scene. We were entirely primed for universes to just smash into each other. But then, absolute radio silence. And honestly, the ultimate proof of this pivot comes from Fantastic Four First Steps. We know this movie takes place on an alternate Earth, specifically Earth 828. Now, for us fans, this seemed like the absolute perfect, most obvious place to showcase an incursion, to explain how the Fantastic Four eventually end up in the main timeline. But there were zero signs of incursions. Not in the main plot, not in the mid-credits, not in the post-credits, nothing. Zilch. And why is that? Well, from a writing perspective, expecting Avengers Doomsday to introduce the ultimate villain, explain his backstory, and simultaneously unpack the complex mechanics of universes colliding is just way too much narrative pressure. So it seems like the whole incursions plot is being quietly shelved for something much, much deeper.
Which brings us to Section 2, the free will dilemma.
So, if the main threat isn't physical universes crashing together like cosmic bumper cars, what is it? Well, we're actually moving from the physical to the philosophical. The real root of the multiversal chaos isn't colliding Earths at all, it's free will itself. And this brilliantly illustrates the core conflict of the entire multiversal saga. Think about it. On one side, side A, you've got He Who Remains. He created the sacred timeline to prevent multiversal war, but the cost was absolute tyranny, literally no free will. You step out of line and boom, you're tossed into the void to get eaten by Alioth. Then, on the flip side, side B, we have Loki. He fought tooth and nail to restore free will, ultimately sacrificing himself to hold the multiverse together as the Yggdrasil tree. It's a beautiful, heroic solution, but it's dangerously temporary. Because let's be real, Loki's sacrifice is essentially just a cosmic band-aid. By restoring infinite free will, those timeline branches are just multiplying endlessly. The TVA is literally running itself ragged trying to prune all these Kang variants, but the math is completely against them. Because infinite free will exists, well, infinite Kangs exist. So that catastrophic multiversal war, yeah, it's not canceled, it's absolutely inevitable. The crazy thing is, freedom actually brought about the exact chaos He Who Remains warned them about.
All right, Section 3, Dr. Doom's radical solution.
So, with the TVA totally failing, and this multiversal war basically knocking at the front door, someone has to step in. And the crucial point here is Dr. Doom's calculated three-step master plan to completely hijack the apocalypse. See, Doom doesn't want to stop the war like the TVA does. Step 1. He actually wants to just let the multiversal war happen. Let the Kangs fight it out and destroy everything. Then, step 2. While they're all distracted fighting, Doom swoops in and kidnaps Franklin Richards, that's the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, to steal his power cosmic and alter the future. Finally, step 3. Once the multiverse completely burns itself to the ground, Doom is going to use that stolen, literal godlike power to build a brand new, singular world right from the ashes.
Now, the specific genius behind kidnapping Franklin Richards in particular is wild. See, Kang's real name is Nathaniel Richards. He's actually a direct descendant of the Fantastic Four's very own Reed Richards. By kidnapping Franklin, Doom kills two massive birds with one stone. First, he totally neutralizes the Kang threat by fundamentally altering Kang's ancestry and timeline. And second, he absorbs the unimaginable power cosmic from Franklin. This instantly elevates Doom from being just a brilliant human to an absolute, undisputed god.
Moving on to Section 4, the creation of Battleworld.
Which really brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? What exactly does a god-tier Dr. Doom do with an empty, destroyed canvas? This destruction should be accelerated. Just let that sink in for a second. Doom isn't trying to save the multiverse. He is actively trying to speed up its demise. The source material strongly points to Doom gathering his tools, likely teaming up with a Darkhold corrupted Doctor Strange, and marching straight up to Loki at the Yggdrasil tree just to tell him, let it go, let it all burn. Because in Doom's mind, the only way to save life is to let the current, broken system completely collapse.
And once everything is completely destroyed, this is where the concept of Battleworld comes into play. Doom basically uses Franklin's stolen power to stitch together the surviving fragments of all these different broken universes into one single planet. That is Battleworld. It's Doom's twisted Frankenstein idea of a utopia. I mean, it's completely free from Kangs, free from those multiversal wars, and totally free from Alioth. In Battleworld, you do have partial free will, like people can live their day-to-day lives, but it functions entirely under Doom's strict dictatorial control. You have freedom as long as you don't even think about threatening Doom's absolute order.
Finally, Section 5, the path to Secret Wars.
And this horrifying, incredibly calculated master plan, it sets the exact stage for the ultimate conflict of this entire saga. Basically, everything is leading up to a massive clash of ideologies. On one side, you have Doom's path. Very much like Thanos, Doom believes in a forced, brutal kind of balance. He is totally willing to sacrifice trillions of lives and wipe out entire universes just to establish a controlled, peaceful reality where he gets to play God. But then on the other side, you've got the Avengers path. We know the Avengers don't trade lives. Their core philosophy is self-sacrifice. They will fight to restore true, messy, completely dangerous freedom to the multiverse, even if it ends up costing them everything.
But, amidst all this cosmic chaos, we really can't forget the deeply personal stakes at the very heart of this war. It isn't just about timelines and abstract philosophical concepts of freedom. It's incredibly intimate. Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four are going to go to war against ancient, literal gods just to rescue their kidnapped child. The true emotional anchor of Secret Wars is going to be a father fighting a tyrant to get his son back.
Which leaves us with a truly fascinating dilemma to wrap up on. Is Doom actually a savior? I mean, if the multiverse was undeniably doomed to destroy itself anyway because of infinite Kangs, is Doom's brutal intervention the only reason anything survives at all? Or is he just a megalomaniac using a cosmic crisis as a convenient excuse to force all of existence into his own personal slavery? Think about that for a second. Can true peace only exist at the cost of freedom? Let that sit with you. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes peeled as this master plan finally unfolds on the big screen.